Well. I will say this. I'm super hyped. I'm super stoked. I'm going nuts. Now look, I went on ahead. I pulled the trigger. My name is CJ. This is CJ Knows Tech, where I love to talk tech, sneakers, and anything creative. And today I just pre-ordered the brand new 2018 refresh MacBook Pro. Now, I do currently own the MacBook Pro 15-inch Retina. I got it a while back. There's some issues on that thing, and that thing, as far as power, is not cutting it. Now, Apple just recently refreshed to the brand new, up-to-date, current generation 6-core i7 and i9 processors. You heard me, 6 cores. Now we're talking about speed and performance. Now this processing chip, this generation, has taken a huge leap on the past generations as far as processing power. And that's something that Apple has been missing and needing so badly. This is a game changer, I will say that. Like, I'm not even like overhyping or anything. I'm talking about sheer performance and being able to build a workhorse. Now, I went on ahead and I pulled the trigger. I've been wanting to do something called the Apple experiment, because a lot of people right now in the current state of Apple are very hesitant or have a lot of reservations to spending money with Apple or purchasing any of their products. And I totally understand why. There's been a lot of controversy, a lot of issues, and I get it. Now, I've been a long time Apple user. Now, for the past couple years, I kind of strayed away. I got a little frustrated with something that happened a couple years back. I ended up building a custom PC, ended up switching to Android. But coming full circle, after a while of being away, I realized there's some things that I just miss and can't replace with Android or Windows. Features and just things that are just home for me. And that is part of the reason why I'm going to take this experiment, the Apple experiment, everything that I love, everything that I hate, everything that breaks, everything that does not break. Hopefully nothing breaks. All of that stuff will be documented. I'm excited. Let's talk about this MacBook Pro that Apple has just dropped, man. Ooh, the specs on this thing is looking, I'm telling you. They're giving you the option of up to 32 gigabytes of RAM. That's major. On a laptop, that's like massive, that's major. I'm pretty sure there might be laptops out there that already offer that, but in the Apple ecosystem, in the Apple world, that's major. 32 gigs of RAM. I definitely checked that box. A nice chunk of my wallet just flew away. So you're getting those 6-core new gen processors. I already talked about that. These things are, they're smoking, they're fast, they're A1. This is something that Apple needed badly. I was even looking into possibly doing this with my current custom PC because the speed benefits are well worth it. So update to these current generation processors is worth it, whether you're on custom PC or Apple. But they got it on Apple. Now, yes, you get the stunning Retina display with the True Tone technology. You know, Apple has his custom terms for its thing that it creates, but Apple makes great devices like displays on their hardware. As far as iMacs and MacBook Pros, their displays they've always been good. Apple has finally listened to its power consumer, its professional consumer, the consumer that has been there since day one, helping Apple be who Apple is. I'm glad to see Apple going in this direction, and they're finally listening to us, because we've been yelling, screaming and fussing, asking Apple to give us our Pro Apple computers back. And it's looking like they're listening. You just had the iMac Pro, which I was very, very tempted on, and then they just dropped this MacBook Pro, which is looking A1, man. I can't wait to put up Premiere Pro renders as well as Final Cut Pro renders, and not to just mention that they've given, we'll get to the graphics in a second. So as you can see, even in their press thing, they're aiming towards their photographers, their coders, the video editing, 3D graphics, and gaming. Like, they're finally talking to us. They're talking our language, and it's about time, Apple. I'm so happy about this. That's why I'm hyped. For a long time, Apple has been the industry standard for professional audio, professional video, photography, and things like that. And they got away from that. And I'm glad to see Apple finally coming back to that space, because that's where we need you, Apple. So you get all the way up to 4.8 gigahertz. I mean, need you ask, if you're wondering what I got, I did not slack. 4.8 gigahertz i9, 6-core. Yes. I'm not playing. I need to eat up this 4K editing and footage. The thing is, going into this, I still have my Premiere Pro monthly. I've never used or gotten into Final Cut, but I was on iMovie as my first thing. So Final Cut is gonna be coming into the Mac system. I wanna try it out. I gotta, see what these render speeds are about, but I also just wanna see the workflow of Final Cut. I know Premiere Pro is more advanced and more professional and more capable, but as I see it, it doesn't matter. Whatever tool you got, you can make it work. So I'm pretty sure I could pull off what I do in Premiere Pro and Final Cut Pro. We shall see, and I will be doing videos on that. Now, let's talk about the graphics cards. In the 15-inch, the big boy model, you could get the 560X Radeon with 4 GB of DDR5 memory on that. But here's the kicker. This is what also got me excited, what Apple created. They created an eGPU, an external GPU card for the MacBooks to increase your editing power. Thunderbolt outputs like I'm talking about. Yes, like this right here got me really excited and really helped tilt the scale in me pulling the trigger on the MacBook Pro. So you're getting this Radeon Pro 580 with 8 GB of DDR5 memory on it. That's a game changer. You're getting 2 Thunderbolt 3 ports on that thing, and I think you're getting 4 USB 3 ports and 1 HDMI 2.0 port. I mean, you see that big boy back there, I need to be able to push and drive this. There's 2 sidekicks to that. So I need as much GPU without losing any type of power and give, especially pushing 4K video for this setup. And right now it's looking like I can do that with a portable unit. That's another thing. I'm testing if I can take a portable unit and match my custom PC. This is gonna be fun. This is gonna be exciting. I'm looking forward to the content that this is gonna bring, because I'm gonna put my Windows machine up against this new Apple machine. And we're gonna see if the performance and the bang of the buck is there, as well as the durability and build. You know what I'm saying? Because Apple has been questionable lately on the durability and the build. If it goes sour, it goes south. I know how to handle that. I'm built for this. You know what I'm saying? But nah, I'm all in. I need to be on both platforms. I need to be able to give you the full perspective, uncolored. You know what I mean? And as of right now, I gotta invest in order to do that. But Apple, Windows, Razer, whoever, if you out there, if you need someone with the swag and the review capability that I have, you know what I'm saying? Hey, my email's open, baby. Hit me up. But the main thing I'm looking at is these are Apple computing products with power, and that's something Apple has been lacking in, but they're starting to address this thing. Apple's starting to address a lot of things. It's starting to get scary for the competition. You know what I mean? They're starting to address something in the cell phone side with the more budget-friendly 6.1 LCD. They came with the iMac Pro for the time being. They just dropped this MacBook Pro refresh, which is A1, and then there's supposed to be the Mac Pro coming next year. I'm excited about that one too. So as far as having a portable beast of a machine, being able to take it with you, having a portable external eGPU, which I'm super happy about, because if Apple makes a product, it should work in harmony with their system and their ecosystem, which is why I went with that one. I'm hyped. So the results will speak for themselves. I'm gonna be doing a bunch of like realistic testing. I'm gonna be pushing these things to the limits, especially with my workflow, because I already tax my machines when I hit them with all this 4K, build up these big 4K timelines. I get all the B-roll in there, all the audio and audio editing, and the things that I like to do. It's about to go down. And on Apple, I got a little bit more access to more plugins and so forth, because especially that's where I do my audio editing, like my pro audio editing. It's about to get fun. I'm telling y'all, I'm super hyped. I'm about to have fun doing these videos. I'm also gonna educate in the area of the custom PC, because that was a great option for me. It saved me a lot of coin, which this MacBook Pro did not. And it got me performance, and it did it at a great price and with results. So I'm gonna be getting more in depth into this computer build setup type of world, as well as I wanna revamp my setup, you know what I'm saying? I wanna get it a lot more cleaner. I wanna give it a refresh, just like this MacBook Pro got, you know what I'm saying? And I just wanna have fun. I wanna continue creating this bomb A1 tech content, fun, you know what I mean, humorous, you know how I do, energy all day. My name is CJ, this is CJ Knows Tech. Whoa, 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 before you go anywhere, smash that like button, smash that sub button. I just pre-ordered the 2018 refresh, powerful MacBook Pro. Let's go.